Okay, guys, welcome to part 2 of a Bomb Reborn. Yes, you're listening to one of my favorite songs in the series.
It's so happy and energetic.
So, creating this episode, Steven's birthday, an episode that gets a lot of slack.
Also, it gets a lot of hate.
This for being rather unrelated, irrelevant to the plot.
But it was a good episode. People just...
This episode is misunderstood. This episode is misunderstood by a lot of people.
A lot of people just see it as, it's filler, so it's bad.
Filler doesn't always mean bad.
And plus, keep in mind what the writer said. There's no such thing as filler in this episode. Every episode has something.
Except for one.
Well, technically speaking, it has a knowledge chart, even though it could have been in another episode.
What?
Technically, even though it could have been in any other episode, it does have a knowledge chart.
It was still
indirect. It was foreshadowing Jasper's corruption.
Okay,
anyways.
Steven's birthday. It's, self-explanatory. Even though they said this was the main focus of the bomb, even though this was even though it wasn't exactly the main focus. But, so it starts off with the gem ends, in decoration for Steven's birthday. Also, the best Peridot appearance at cameo ever.
She just...
She got Peridot and Hope. She has, what did she say? Peridot is the one working on the train.
Oh, she's working on the train.
Where is she, Hey, and here's, what does Amethyst do? Hey, Perry, wanna look at this?
Hey, Perry, look at this!
And she blew a balloon in her face. And then, look. She put her...
Parrot's like, I'm not going to have any of your nonsense.
Yeah, she just... put on her mask. Asking for see. She just put on her mask, asking, and walked and was never seen again. That was like 5 seconds. No lines.
Just pure
MLG. You know that?
She is the ultimate Zurito.
So then, that's thrown. And look who are finally back! Yep. Guys, I haven't seen you in forever!
Yeah?
I haven't seen you in forever. Greg and Connie.
Greg and Connie are back.
The Martian Journal. Okay, so Greg and Connie feel after forever. Especially Greg. And he thought of Connie in Nightmare Hospital. Connie in Nightmare Hospital. But Greg, we haven't seen you in a long time. And so it's nice to see him again. And this is what he started out as a toddler, and now he's turning 14.
I'm really shocked.
Steven, you're 14? I'm only like 12 3/4. Sorry,
we get 2 canon ages in those same episodes.
Steven's 14, even though he doesn't look like it.
Amethyst is about 6,000.
That's pretty much the equivalent to a teenager.
But we don't have an exact age for her.
I can say that either it was the equivalent to a teenager. She's a teen at this point.
Ametine, Schist, Bist.
Okay, stop it. Okay, so then we find out why Steven even doesn't look like his age.
His gem powers. His
gem and prevent him and from looking older. And so we have infant, toddler, adolescent, 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 adolescent. Did you hear that? Yeah, Steven, his gem powers prevent him from aging and physically aging. So what happens? Steven, also, Connie says...
I just barely won.
Yeah, also, you know what Connie says? Her parent, she has nothing. What do you have in here? Oh, nothing. Just every possible medical supply. Just every possible piece of medical equipment in the world. Yeah. See, that's how overprotective Connie's parents are.
Like, jeez.
You give her every...
That's really hilarious and really weird at the same time.
A weapon. Unimaginable.
This is easy. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so, anyways, then Steven gets his present from Connie. Also, Connie's wearing a different outfit. Aside from her normal teal dress attire. She's wearing...
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, I guess.
She's wearing a red dress with... Oh my god, I just realized.
What?
She looks like the way she did it in the old intro, except with red clothes.
I know.
Oh, so I just remembered that.
Yeah.
Nice nod to the theme song on You'll Never See Again in America. Well, unless you're in France.
Where they still use the old intro.
Yeah, they've been using that for almost 3 years now.
I hate this. Do you know what happened?
What?
I fell off a platform because of the camera. I had a wall in front of it.
Okay, so, anyways, as I was saying, okay, so then Steven decides to try on his new outfit. As seen him with the shapeshift.
Very stylish.
And with the shapeshifts, it's long legs. Which, trust me, I'm very uncomfortable with that. I'm serious, I'm uncomfortable.
Phil Kai Watch says anything. No, it is now extremely uncomfortable with long legs.
It's because that's currently Baku's fetish. Baku clearly has a leg fetish.
I know.
Well, not to mention, this was the time when Undertale was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So having long legs,
automatically got you compared to Meta Time.
Oh yes. Yes. Sorry, I had to make the joke. Sorry, I just had to make the joke. Okay, so then Steven, oh yeah, here's what Alex imagined happened in the barn. Almost Steven was trying to shapeshift.
Mm-hmm.
He found Parrot out looking cranky and looking exhausted in the dark. Go away, Steven. I haven't had my earth beverage. That's what you imagined, right?
No.
Why?
She wanted coffee.
Yeah. He shapeshifted and then immediately walked out with this look. With his normal look. He was just trying to look like that because, well, let's just say he didn't want to tell anyone what he saw inside. It was a monster. Okay, and then a neck.
I guess you could say he saw a monster in there.
A neck. What?
Your neck? What? You have one!
Yeah. And so if you hit it, you get it. Yeah, they're playing tennis, I guess. I don't know. Isn't this tennis if you're using a weird puck like that?
That's badminton.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. And yeah, as you can see, Steven shapeshifted.
Professional badminton.
Yeah. Yeah, they're playing badminton. A game of badminton. Well,
it's badminton. I just said it's a game of badminton.
Badminton. They're playing a game of badminton. And then, well, Steven and Connie are that is. I have never seen anyone play badminton out in the country. What?
I just got Luigi to breathe fire.
Oh, okay. Seriously, when have you ever seen someone play badminton out in the country? I'm curious.
Never.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I wonder how Greg would react to the new barn.
Oh no! I mean, it practically belongs to Lapis and Peridot at this point.
Yeah, that was his old. It was his aunt and uncle's barn.
I'm sorry that got stolen.
Sorry, Dad.
Peridot and Lapis kind of. If they do end up somehow getting temple rooms, the only reason I could see is because Greg kicks them out of the barn.
Well, he's not that cruel.
But Greg doesn't seem like the kind of person to do that.
They just kick someone out of their own home, because as they're invading his domain. Well, why does he even care again? And he lives in a fucking van.
Because because it has family history.
I know, but well, you're lucky you can't hear what Amethyst said probably happened.
Yeah.
They drove each other crazy and burnt it down.
You're lucky that didn't happen at least.
Instead, they just put a truck.
Instead, they just jammed a truck in the side of the barn.
I have no idea how that works.
Off topic again, bro.
Okay, sorry. So, anyways, Steven begins dancing in with Connie later on. Oh yeah, Stevani forever.
Flip out a bit.
And then Steven is on the wall on the barn, and then he turns back to his normal size or height. Because, well, as Amethyst said, and earlier in the episode, and I quote, I only use shape-shifting. I don't use shape-shifting for that. I don't use shape-shifting for my height.
Amethyst is fine with being small, and I'm so glad she's so chill about it now. Oh well, this was before she wasn't chill about it.
With Jasper.
Oh my god, poor Amy.
Poor Amy.
Poor Amy, I just want to give her a big hug.
Yeah, she needs it.
She needs a hug. Please just give Amethyst a hug. That would mean the world to me.
Okay. So alright, so then Amethyst and Greg are shocked. Yeah, it says only don't use shape-shifting don't abuse shape-shifting.
Oh boy!
Steven, later in the episode.
That is great.
Towards the end of the episode, what does Steven do? He starts getting stressed out.
And he turns back into a baby.
No, he gets stressed out and turns into his normal height. And Greg and Amethyst are shocked by what they just saw. And then when Connie then just
Steven tries to argue with him that it's just for a while.
Then Connie says he's talking to Steven, and then and bends her head, kneels her head on his shoulder, and then Steven
gets embarrassed.
It's aroused.
He just gets embarrassed.
And then
let's not jump to conclusions or anything. Tiny creepy.
And then Connie, you turned him into a baby. Literally.
Connie, you deviant art fetished him.
That's a fetish?
Yes, age regression.
Age regression.
Get people getting younger. What? How can you get stuck in that?
You mean a youth fetish?
No, just someone getting younger.
Wow.
Plus, I also saw age regression. There's also age progression, which is getting older.
Oh. Okay, that's creepy. And then we see Arnett take off her visor for the only other time in this bomb.
Blah, 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 blah.
And it doesn't work.
That is so adorable.
Then they Greg, Connie, and drive off with baby Steven. And then Connie goes off to say, "Hey, I don't care how old you are. Like,
I'm always going to love you.
Well, I'm always going to be with you. Be your friend."
No, that's going to turn to pedophilia if you...
Yeah, she didn't say, I'll always love you no matter what your age. It's I'll always is be your friend.
Yes, but it's easy to interpret it as that.
And I'll love you no matter what your age is. Connie, that's going to turn to pedophilia. Also, she says something about being a president. And
also, I do remember people saying that Connie would be president. Steven said...
said what?
Steven literally implied that he wants to marry Connie someday.
Yeah.
He said, when Connie grows up and becomes president, what am I going to be, first boy?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then guess what? So they drive off to some area, some hilltop, after Steven calmed down. Connie's swiping in Steven, even on Steven's shirt.
And also, Connie gets stressed that Steven might have de-aged to the point where he's reverted back to a zygote. Connie, you nerd. Look at this precious nerd child. Cherish her.
She's almost 13. And what kind of shit is she learning?
She already knows the stages of embryo development, which is why she knows how babies are made.
She knows how sex works.
She knows about the sexy times.
Yeah. Okay, so then we see that Steven controlled his aging. And then he said it fits the best action fit. It fits now. And guess what? We see that on Steven's chin, he has a facial hair. People say he took one from Greg.
Yeah,
took a piece of hair from Greg.
If he keeps this up and he doesn't change height like we all expect, that means Steven's going to look like a 9-year-old with a beard.
Okay, so then the gems show up, and they're proud of it, out of Steven.
They're proud of Stu.
So, one of my afterthoughts of this episode. This episode is misunderstood.
People hate it because it's quote unquote not progressing the story in any meaningful.
It's not has nothing to do with stopping the cluster,
or like any of the previous episodes.
And so then, my rating. Well, it's going to become predictable for the rest of this, but
10 out of 10 again.
Yeah, this is pretty much. You're probably going to guess the rest.
I'd say 8 out of 10.
So this
9 out of 10.
Okay. So goodbye.